I started my self improvement journey towards the end of 2022, and looking back, there was this one thing that I remember I started doing subconsciously, like without even thinking about it, that actually allowed me to make so much progress on my self improvement journey and pretty much change my life. And that was changing my identity. About a week or two, after I discovered this whole self-improvement thing, started doing all the good habits, yada yada yada, it would be like, I could literally step out of the house and immediately, like, I felt like I was better than everyone else. I felt like, I was that more disciplined person. I was more focused on my goals than all these people who are just degenerates. And I know that you can say that, oh, that's toxic, man, that's a toxic mindset, you should not think that you're better than everyone. I don't care. In my mind, I'm better than anyone. Maybe not anyone, but most people. We all have a general perception of ourselves, a way that we think about ourselves. You may not even realize it, but that's the truth. You actually think about yourself in a specific way. And this specific thing that, the way you think about yourself is actually what is called your identity. And in order to change your life, you must change that identity that I just spoke about. Good habits, being disciplined, doing the good habits, working, staying focused, all these things are amazing, but it's honestly just a bunch of mumbo jumbo that does not matter one bit if you don't actually believe 100% that you're actually going to do it. This is not about just believing, but it's more so convincing yourself that you are a person who, no matter what, will get to your goals. Like, you are that guy who will do it. When you ask a beginner about, the fact that they've started going to the gym and their goals, what are they usually going to say? Oh yeah, I just started going to the gym, I'm trying to be more consistent, trying, make progress and change my physique a little bit. And eventually they're going to quit because they haven't convinced themselves that they're actually going to 100% do it. They're still thinking, oh, I may do it, I'm just going to try, I might do it. And with this kind of, half and half mindset, you're not going to go anywhere. You're just staying in stuck place. You're staying in the exact same place. What you must actually say is, yeah, I'm really into fitness. I go to the gym on a consistent basis. This way, you have already convinced yourself that you are a person who will go to the gym no matter what. And it's almost like that thought of quitting or of having to go there, it's not even a thought to you anymore. It doesn't even occur to you. Sure, you may have just started out going to the gym, but that mindset that you have in yourself and, almost convincing yourself that you're a person who's almost as if you've gone to the gym for 2 years, that's going to allow you to make tremendous progress because you truly believe in yourself that you are the guy who goes to the gym, not the guy who is trying to go to the gym, trying to do things. Like, you will do it. You have convinced yourself that you will do it. And that is key. This identity shift, what I'm talking about, is actually what triggers the action. We all talk about action, but it's almost like this identity that I'm talking about is like the base layer, and only once you change that identity can you actually take action and do whatever. Take a person who's quite unattractive. Okay, that guy has just gotten a gym membership now, and he's 100% convinced that he's going to improve himself. He's going to absolutely transform his looks. Meanwhile, you have another guy who's genetically gifted with great looks, yet he worries so much about that one pimple on his forehead, about the little bit of fat on outside his abs. Now, the guy in the first place who we talked about, who's actually unattractive in real life, will start to sleep better, take better care of himself, take better care of his diet, start working out consistently, and in a year's time, he will actually be considered as an attractive man. The second guy, because he's constantly believed that he's not good enough, he's fallen into bad habits. He eats a crappy diet, sleeps 4 hours a night, drinks and smokes, and is too unbothered to take any action. What differentiated both of them in the end? The first guy perceived himself as a dude who's actually getting better by the day, and the second guy perceived himself as a guy who's getting worse by the day. We throw around the term, change your life, do this to change your life, do that to change your life very easily. Change your life is a very, very powerful term. You're changing your life, bro. You have this one life and you're changing your whole lifestyle. That's a big term. You don't just say a bunch of nonsense that doesn't mean anything, which is what, unfortunately, most YouTubers do. And I'm not saying crap about them for it, but I kind of am. Like, come on, bro. You can't just preach a bunch of nonsense and say, oh, that's going to change your life. The actual part when you will genuinely start to change your life is when you start believing that you are a different guy. You are a different guy than who you were yesterday. That is when you actually start to make progress. That's when you actually start the beginning phase of changing your life. So, yeah. If you want to change your life, change your identity. Bye.